Alright. I forgot to change the game capture beforehand. There we are.
You're barely any taller than me.
We are back. And I still have allergies. If I just randomly stop talking, or if I Avatar jerks to the side or something, I'm probably sneezing. Just hope I remember to unmute afterwards. Is that why you haven't streamed? That and holiday stuff. That I have been suffering from allergies. Even in the last stream I did 2 weeks ago, there were points where I just stopped talking because I needed to sneeze, cough. The conqueror worm, she blew out the candles, and darkness abound. I am suffering. Let's see. Did the mimic routes, a crawling shape intrude, a blood-red thing that wreathes from out the scene solitude. Writhes it rides with mortal pangs. Edgar Allan Poe, the Conqueror. I don't even remember where we were in the story.
Damn vampire!
Soldier hurls the girl's side. His hand marked with 2 clear bite wounds. She bares her teeth, fangs dripping red.
Look who's going to be a damn vampire now. Guess I'll have a little company in that cell.
Bloody hell!
Oh, that's just wonderful. This train will be infested with vampires before long.
Gathered people form a ring around the soldier and the girl. The children are pulled close by Dorothy. Heart surges through her body, her heart pounding faster and faster. She locks on him. Any second now, he will pale and collapse. Waiting for the old lady to die. True. His veins will branch like spring twigs, crawling into his eyes and mouth, spray jets of blood like a fountain. And nothing happened.
I didn't feel a thing, you little brat.
Soldier races the hand striker, but his wrist is seized. A cold voice cuts in.
Enough. Heroes, this was not part of our deal. Discipline your men, or I will.
Corvus lets go, annoyance flickering across her face.
Easy now. This fellow's just a little on edge. I'll see to it that he learns his lesson, I assure you. But for now, we seem to have a far more intriguing problem.
He steps forward unhurried, stopping before Rabuska, sneering down at her.
Why hasn't he? He should have turned by now. I bit him. Tasted his blood.
How adorable. Still
Going to
living in your
swallow,
fairy tale
randomly
world,
shifting as a
are you, little
sneeze,
lady?
either sneezing or coughing. He crouches, studying her crimson eyes.
Tell me, why would you pretend to be a vampire?
Her lips tremble. Suddenly she feels cold.
I'm not pretending. I am.
Come now. Those little tricks. The red eyes, no shadow. Very clever. Quite the flair for theatrics, in fact. But I've come face to face with real monsters, little lady. And you're not one of them. You may be human or arcanist. But a vampire? Oh, not a chance.
What? I don't understand what you're saying.
Babushka tries to shrink away, but her shadow beneath her quaking feet betrays her.
Look! Her shadow! It's moving!
This...
The shadow grows and warps, then retreats again into a modest, ordinary shape. She looks at those around her, finding suspicion, distance, pity, emotions that weave into a suffocating trap.
Boss. No, I'm telling the truth.
The words tumble out quick and desperate.
I am the youngest descendant of Dracula himself, daughter of Arnold VI, the greatest knight ruler of our time. Together we defeated Conrad the Wicked and his monster of a son, and then the war came, tore apart our home, and only I survived. Me, Rabushka, the vampire.
Skill issue.
The shadowless, the unbleeding, the unwoundable.
Her eyes shine with madness, cheeks flustered rose red by fever daydreams.
I crawled over mountains of corpses, waded through rivers of blood, ran between fire and screaming shells. Everything and everyone's gone except me. I lived. I carry the strength of my father, mother, sisters, and brothers. Their blood runs through my veins.
She falters, panting,
I'm the powerful, deathless vampire.
her gaze full on near hopeless. Her legs give way, body crumpling like her bones are gone. The officer lowers his rifle, but without expression, hauls her up by the arm and drags her aside. 2 p.m. every day is gonna kill me.
Unbelievable. She sure knows how to give a speech.
Seems like her arcane skill is like controlling her shadow or something.
Bring her to the warehouse at the station. Keep her in a separate room.
The unconscious vampire is thrown over his shoulder, soldier, and carried off.
This is too far, Pyros. She is not a vampire.
No, but she pretended to be one, didn't she? And she obstructed my man's duties. Besides,
Not a vampire, but she is an orphan. He looks over the passengers who fainted on the floor, his voice rising.
with an infected on board, we can't take any chances. Until we're sure there aren't more of them, the train will have to be kept under quarantine.
I'm still not convinced it's not the guy who's just suspiciously keeping his eyes closed this entire time.
This is my train. We will handle this my way. We must reach Budapest on schedule. We don't have time for this.
So, you'll handle it, will you? After letting a vampire slip right under your nose and still having no clue where it is?
Pyrrha shrugs toward the whispering passengers, glancing toward the conductress without doubt.
This is utterly unacceptable. To have all these delays and let a vampire on board of all things?
Maybe it'd be better if the army just took over. At least they seem to know what they're doing.
Need I say more?
Never trust the army. He motions to his waiting troops. Soldiers march in, quickly filling the carriage.
Listen up, everyone. My men will escort you to a safe location shortly. Just stay seated for now and remain calm. So long as you cooperate, I promise everything will be fine.
So this is your plan? To turn my passengers against me and seize control of the train? Why? What's in it for you?
Come now, Iglika. I'm only doing my duty. You should know that after all these years.
As more soldiers press in, he murmurs instructions and flips to the passenger list.
Let's see. Nikola, Alexander, Jovan, you three, come with me. As for the rest of you, well, I suggest you stay put. Any risky or dangerous behavior will be dealt with accordingly.
Wellmus keeps her eyes trained on the armed men, maintains a low profile.
Something's not right. If that man truly is infected, his symptoms developed much quicker than any case I've ever heard of.
She opens her palm, staring at the dual badge etched with the mark of Manus Vindicte.
But he also made a fair point. With all these civilians in a confined space, if another infected shows up, it'll be a massacre.
Starts with Manus
Is
Vindicte.
this what you wanted, Manus Vindicte?
It always is. White cake, light as the wind, soft as a dream. Just realized I have 600 stamina. Always bet on Manus.
Maggots. So many of them. Wriggling, squirming, biting. I know they've rotted away. That their bodies have melted into the mud. I know that. Still, I remember a face. Her face. Pressed into the ground. Red with blood. Black with mud and rainwater. But still, I saw the warm brown of her eyes. They looked at me. They wept. Until her breathing stopped. And the tears turned dry. Go.
Run for your life.
That's all she said. Like they were the only words she could remember. No! I don't want to! I don't want to leave you, Mama.
Go. Run. You must go. Run, Buska! Run!
Those words never left me. I hear them whenever the light gets low, just as I'm about to fall asleep, or as I run through the woods with everything I have. It's like a second shadow, one that covers me entirely. Mama, no. I cried. I bawled. What else could I do? Run. That's what. As far as I could. As fast as I could. And I buried the screams. buried the gunshots. Buried her face deep in my memory. And never looked back. There you go, Dadgo. Now, Kolya. You've grown a lot, haven't you? Okay. And last. It's your turn, Mama.
The guns and the strangers who wield them have gone for now. Leave behind fields caked with blood, and bodies lost to eternal slumber. When all settles, the village is nothing but a scorched ruin. Can't be reversed. Can't be reversed 99 patch without a traumatized child. The girl buries her family together in a nameless pit. Father, mother, and little Kolya lie neatly arranged, like porcelain dolls on a bed of dirt and leaves.
Why are you all sleeping? It's still light out. I don't want to be the only one awake. Let's all fall asleep together, alright?
She lies down with them, feeling close to her mother, pulling a stiffened arm around her chest.
Like when I was little and you used to hold me, Mama. Oh, when we wake up, will you comb my hair?
Cold fingers tangle in her hair, yet in her mind it feels like comfort.
Mama, tell me a story, would you? Please? I know you've told the vampire story 100 times, but just once more. Please. In the light of the blood moon, they rise in stride under the veil of night. Freely they live, without fear of death. For through blood, they live forevermore.
Breath is shallow, consciousness slips away with whispered stories as her eyes close. She falls into slumber. Because blood is life.
Because blood is life! That's right! As long as they drink blood, vampires can rise from their graves and live forever!
The girl bolts upright, pale face glowing with a strange light. She bites her fingers and smears the flowing blood over his mother's lips. For a moment, she believes in miracles. The blood beads on cold lips, glowing like red algae, lighting up death's grim mask. The girl smiles with delight.
Yes! Good! Mama! A little for Tatko too, and for Kolya. All set!
She smears thick, almost comical streaks of blood across her family's lips.
Yeah, we're just like the story!
See if my friend crashes his car. Judging from what you've said, I'm surprised it hasn't yet.
Tatko, Mama, Kolio, and Robuska, a vampire family.
Praying for divine intervention.
That's why Mama likes to wear lipstick.
Be the divine
It's
intervention.
just like blood.
Be the change you want to see in the world.
Here, have a little more, Mama.
He caresses their faces tenderly.
Am I a clever girl? I
Oil on
figured
his
it out.
eyes.
Now, we'll all wake up soon, right? I know it might take a while, but I'll wait.
Funny prank idea. Cut your friend's brake line.
Don't worry. I'll be right here, watching over you.
A breeze lifts. Birds cry, drifts in from afar. The girl looks toward the scarlet red sunset, sniffs, raises her tiny fist to the sky.
Don't even try to touch my family! You hear me? I'm Robuska the vampire, descendant of Dracula himself. I'll rise in the light of the blood moon and stride under the veil of night. I'll live freely, without fear of death. I'll watch over my blood forever and ever. Forevermore!
Her vow is sharp and unyielding, the fiery voice of a young but powerful child on an ancient, nobile vampiric bloodline.
Liar. Who's there?
She looks down again, and the illusion breaks. Cold blood dries on rotting faces, their mouth bent into grotesque smiles.
Who are you? Kolio? What happened to your clothes? Mama's going to be mad at you.
Their eyes are milky and puckered dry, bodies cold and sagging, gray faces gaunt, blood-soaked and tattered clothes, last vestiges of identity.
Mama! Mama, wake up! Please! Please hold me! No! No! Mama! Tatko!
She screams, ripping cloth, scrubbing furiously at their faces, but the flesh gives way like a ripened cheese.
No! You're not dead! We're vampires! We can't die!
Her rough whipping tugs at their mouths, bearing smiles soaked in blood. Laughter swells, spilling from red lips. Sky from the corpses, howling, echoing like 1,000 bells ringing. Shred butter. She might be a little crazy. Terrified, she runs towards the distant sun. No matter how far she goes, the laughter seems to chase her.
You run! No! Run, Robuska! Run!
Bruska jolts awake from a deep sleep.
It's not a lie.
Yeah, sure. Heart slows. Her eyes adjust to the dark. The stench beside her is revolting and bitterly familiar. Death mixed with fuel and smoke. She turns her gaze to another face, swollen and bluish. A corpse, stiff and cold. Black veins coil beneath its pale skin like twisted branches off a dead tree. Her eyes Her eyes follow the body upward, till they freeze on a face she knows, one she has seen before, Snowbound Station.
No, not precisely. But many like it. Vampires, werewolves, wild beasts, and monsters. It's always the same story about the powerful consuming the common folk. Storytellers have always been good at making their points one way or another.
It's that old man from the train station.
Skillish. The irony of his warnings is a bitter mix of comedy and tragedy.
You are awake.
A shadow in the corner stirs, taking the shape of a looming man.
Thirsty?
You're that officer. What is all of this? Did you kill these people?
Paris ignored the questions. The rag drags across the floor with a heavy scream, tossed casually to Rabuska's feet.
I'm afraid I haven't been a very good host, and alas, our water supply has run dry. Blood, however, well, we've got plenty of that.
Pierce extends his hand, long, blackened nails stroking the corpse's vile tenderness.
Drink up, little Miss Vampire.
Blood runs down Rabuska's hair, lashes, eyes, nose, finally her mouth. Story. Just amazing. And slacking on street meat a little. Her nose fills with the stench of blood. She collapses halfway to the floor, retching violently. Stew, frozen berries, honey bread, lard cake. Everything she's eaten pours out with a spasm, mingling with the foul blood and shredded organ ground.
Not so demure at the table, are we? How embarrassing. I knew you weren't one of us.
That also I called it.
You.
She lifts her pale face and meets the man's horrid gaze. His eyes are pure crimson, flawless, like a sea of blood flowing under moonlight. An undeniable bloodline. An undeniable identity.
You're a vampire too?
Through and through. But you, it seems not to be so. Still lost in your dreamland, little imposter.
Don't call me that. My family, my blood, they'll rise from the grave soon. You'll see. We'll be together again.
She chokes and swallows the blood till her face and body are smeared with scarlet. Sorry, make me cry. There. I mean, to be fair, Blue Block kinda does that with, like, every story. It's rare they put out a story that does. The man cackles.
Aren't you a sorry little thing? It almost stirs something in this useless old heart.
Fraud meets fire.
In fact, I've almost come to like you. Tell you what, I could make your wish come true.
My wish?
10 vampires and 1 secret non-vampire. His blood His blood-red eyes gleam with unfathomable danger.
You heard me. I can help you become a real vampire.
I'm sure I'll be fine. Winter Fright Night.
No! I'm not going with you! Never!
Little William clings to the seat rail, screaming loud enough to pierce steel. After the quarantine order, passengers are scattered. Some herd into the conductress's cabin.
Let go.
Soldiers pry open the boy's stubborn fingers one by one.
Officers, with all due respect, you've taken 12 passengers already. May I ask where you're taking them?
Shh.
A rifle raises, muzzle aimed at the boot now wedged in the doorframe.
Step back, ma'am. Nobody leaves the carriage until quarantine is over.
She says nothing, pulls her foot back.
Thank you. Just work with us, please. And soon this will all be over.
The soldier slings the boy under his arm and marches off.
Annabelle! No!
The heavy lock clicks shut, leaving only anxious passengers and stone-faced soldiers.
No food, no water, and no idea how long they'll keep us. This isn't separation, it's imprisonment.
Worse than that! At least prisoners know their sentence!
It's probably more murder.
They took William and Miss Dorothy. And Rabuska hasn't come back either.
Sensing the soldier's warning glare, the girl clutches her doll tight. She presses her communicator and is met with static. Her words and any vital intelligence she could share with her stranded with her.
Something's jamming my signal. And the teleport disc isn't working either. Huh. Someone came prepared.
Swallow-Miss approaches the door and peers through the window of the next car. The scene is carnage. The once opulent carriage is a spectacle of disaster. Its walls painted with blood.
What on earth?
A low, drown-out wail comes from the corner.
Seems a little early for that soldier to be back.
What the? Everything all right? Ah, idiot. Better go check on him.
The soldier stiffens, lifts his rifle, hurries away.
He's gone. Conductress, I think it's time you and I had a heart-to-heart.
She steps up to the conductress, blunt and direct.
This is all wrong. No food, no water, no radio signal. I don't believe they're doing anything to protect the passengers from infection. This isn't a quarantine. This is a cover-up.
What are you suggesting?
The investigator reveals the badge in her hand.
This insignia. I believe you have one just like it.
That's what you were sniffing around for.
It belongs to an organization I've been tracking. Menes Vindictae.
Manus Vindictae.
At first, I thought you were one of them. Yet, here you are, locked up like the rest of us. Perhaps Pyros doesn't trust you all that much.
Yeah. Corvus' look of confusion, clearly genuine, serves to confirm her suspicion.
The Menace are a group of extremist arcanists that take pleasure in chaos and despair. Heartless bastards. Every last one of them.
Never heard of them. The badge is Pyros's. Some kind of identifier for his men.
What a thought.
When I took this mission, our intelligence suggested that the vampire I'm after may be associated with Manus Vindictae. If Pyros is working with them, he could be working with the vampire aboard. It's possible, indeed, that he could be the vampire himself.
Pyros is a vampire.
Well, that was easy. No more evasions and evocating answers. The conductress calmly reveals the truth.
We were comrades in arms once. One of the most capable fighters we had. Clever, composed. He always made the right decisions when it counted. I would never have thought he'd be involved with such an organization.
I'm afraid it's almost certain that he's the vampire Manus Vindictae had sent to this train.
At last the lead. Followed Miss breathes a long, drawn-out breath, letting the weight fall on her shoulders.
Now that things are out in the open, do you have any idea what happened to my squad?
Probably no longer alive. The reply comes with a resigned shake of her head.
No, I haven't seen any of them. I'd know. As I've said before, this isn't the first time we've had the Foundation aboard. Last time there was a confrontation between them and some other arcanists.
Sometimes, I think causing trouble might be our primary mission. But let's return to our vampire. I'm still not certain what Manus Vindictae is up to, but...
That vampire infection couldn't have been a coincidence. Someone meant for it to happen.
The conductress sneered, fingers tracing the silver engraving on her pistol.
I've known Pyros a long time, but lately he's been strange. I usually wouldn't attempt to interfere with his business, but these are my passengers, my train.
Glad to see we're finally on the same page. So, conductress, can you get us out of here?
Haste makes waste, investigator. There's a loose thread I'm waiting for. Then we can pull all of this together.
We're long past the point for patience, if you ask me.
Siding with Manus Vindictae shrinks her brain by 90. A bloody hand slaps the window, smearing crimson streaks down from the glass.
Another infected. What was that about haste makes waste, conductress?
The man mumbles fatly, headbutting the glass again and again until blood pours from his brow.
He's breaking in!
Conductress, there must be something muting arcane skills on this train.
I have a feeling that you should not let him through.
Skills aren't everything.
She pulls the passenger behind her, draws her sidearm, and takes aim. Before the shot fires, the infected passenger is yanked away by an unseen force. Another splash of blood smears across the window.
Another infected?
The sound dies, and comes a faint rustling outside the door. A familiar face rises into view beyond the glass.
Is she what you were waiting for, conductors?
Exactly. Ima, you drew that soldier away, yes?
Mm-hmm. I waited for just the right moment.
Well done. What's our situation?
There are infected everywhere. The cabins, the hallways, all through the train. They seem to be running out from the station warehouse.
The stewardess goes pale, counting everything she saw outside.
There's blood everywhere, too. On the walls, on the floor. I tried my best not to look at it.
Was it you who killed that infected just now?
Well...
She tugs shyly at her eye patch.
I ensure all crew on the Danube Dawn are trained in self-defense. It's hardly surprising. Go ahead, Ima.
Murder.
Oh, yes.
She lowers her head, clenched fist trembling.
I saw those soldiers in their carriages. I thought they'd be caring for the passengers or removing the infected, but they did nothing. As if it were of no concern to them whatsoever. They took the passengers, one by one, to some kind of detention room for inspection, then sent them to the warehouse. But then they started coming back out, like that.
He wipes a smear of blood from her cheek and slips her finger briefly into her mouth.
Uncle Piros, I don't know what's happened to him, but we have to find him.
I see. How many soldiers remain aboard the train?
Not many. A few were sent to guard the detention room. I think we can handle the ones that are left.
The meat girl pumps her fist in an gesture of confidence.
Good. Everything is in place. Let's move.
Wait. Shh. I hear footsteps. They saw me just then. I can't be seen here again.
Ima's eye starts around before she ducks behind the curtains. Then, the door is opened forcefully.
Damn it. This is getting out of hand.
Yeah, I'd say so. Soldiers, having dealt with the unexpected occurrence, rush in, weapons raised at the frightened passengers.
Where were we? On to the next passenger.
The muzzle drifts left and right, finally settling.
You, little girl, it's your turn.
Me? I don't want to go.
Come now, be quiet.
The muzzle is locked in place.
You heard her. She said no.
In the scuffle, 2 shots ring out, each slamming into the metal ceiling. The soldier tries to wrench back his rifle. The corvus's grip is unyielding.
You! Let go!
Trying to kill the child.
She's not going.
What's going on? Stand down, all of you!
Another soldier appears behind them. Gun in one hand, whistle in the other, his fingers shaking.
Go, Ima.
Yes. Understood.
The stewardess tears off her eye patch, revealing the other blood-red eye. Before the whistle meets his lips, she leaps from the shadows, slamming into him.
Get off me!
In a second, her arm snakes around his neck.
Apologies for the shock, but thank you for the gun and whistle.
Skill issue.
Let's kill
Time to auto.
found
Wait
it.
for it.
Wear gloves.
Liberato dalla paura. You see it coming. Addio, straniero.
Get out of here.
Non voltarti indietro.
Huh? It's already over?
Easy video game. The soldiers collapse. Ima drags him to the corner, exhales, and pulls her eye patch down.
No one will take you away, Annabelle. At least for the time being. Why is everyone so quiet?
Passengers stare in slack-jawed silence. The girl runs up, tugging excitedly at her skirt.
Red eyes? Bangs? Are you a vampire too, stewardess?
Oh, well yes, I am. But don't worry, it won't affect your service in any way whatsoever.
There are several vampires on this train, and Rabuska happens to not be one of them.
But your other eye is all clear and blue, like a lake, not red at all. How did you do that?
I'm not a pure-blood vampire.
She shakes her head quietly before looking away. She has no intention of going any deeper into the subject.
I have to say, I didn't expect the stories of a vampire train to actually hold any truth. Though I doubt any of the stories had our vampires pouring tea and fluffing pillows.
There was never any truth to them. Ima may be a vampire, yes, but she's never done anyone harm.
Aside from like the 3 people she just killed.
Then, earlier, in the forest.
She recalls the night in the snow, with the 2 of them pressed close together. The storm was so thick she could barely see, only mist, trees, and a red scarf whipping in the wind.
It was bloodthirst, so I gave her mine. It's an arrangement of ours.
Corvus drafts her scarf around the small stewardess's neck.
First a secret carriage, now a vampire stewardess. What else might you be hiding up your sleeve?
Nothing of your concern. We share a common interest. So, let us treat each other as comrades. There may be tricks up my sleeve, but for now, we watch, wait, and then strike.
You surprise me more and more, conductress. Comrades it is. But what's our next move?
I wish there were some other way, old friend.
She exhales, a cold light flashing in her eyes.
Ima, how many passengers are left on board?
I didn't count precisely. There were already quite a few that were taken to the detention room. Oh, conductress, are you going to...
Corvus pushes through the crowd to a tall cabinet and kicks it open. Murder.
You there. Ever handled a gun before?
Whoa!
Weapons line the wall in neat rows, gleaming under the light. Each one meticulously polished and ready, as if waiting their call to battle.
Yet another surprise. I don't think I ever would have expected you to be lugging an armory around with you.
It's a hobby. Take this.
She takes a pistol and tosses it down to Swellmus.
Silver bullets are more effective than arcane skill when dealing with vampires and their infected. Anyone old enough to handle a weapon, arm yourselves. We have a fierce battle ahead.
He just ends the boss stage. Oh, wow, they're right next to each other. 18 and then 19. Friends in need, welcome aboard. Gunfire erupts. Less than half an hour, the train turns into a battlefield.
The gunshots are drawing them in. We've got to close the door.
Head to the next carriage. I'll close the door.
Corvus leaves cover and charges straight into the carriage.
Don't look back.
The weight of the unseen eye is unbearable. Annabelle turns her head.
I want to go home.
I tried to warn you.
There are too many of them. We can't do this alone.
From outside, more infected swarm in, spreading like a plague of locusts through every car. Cries of panic and bloodless rise and fall.
We have enough ammunition, but not enough hands to fire them.
There is still one option left. There are more passengers. We can rally the people to fight.
The other carriages are still under guard. I doubt we'll find many willing passengers who are still fit to join us.
I know where to go. Biros gave me his word to leave them be.
And you still think he'll stand by it?
It's our best chance. As for whether he has kept his promise...
She steadies her breath, aiming at the door buckling under the assault.
We're about to find out.
It's murder time.
Straight to the point. I like that.
It's the soldiers stationed outside the train. It seems there's another surprise waiting for us, Investigator.
More like a shock.
The stem! The one's taking out our men! Stop them!
I'll show where gloves.
Wait for the right moment. Liberato dalla paura.
I never miss. Oh, hi.
Wait for all 1 rounds this will take.
The plan failed.
I'm losing my patience. I'm losing my patience.
You see it coming.
I lied 2 rounds.
Liberato dal fratello.
Comes for us all.
Get out of here.
Cazzo.
I'm losing my patience.
Theo getting countered by immune.
Portarti indietro.
Huh? It's already over?
Probably actually learn how that mechanic works eventually. Gunfire still rattles. Another sound joins in. Scattered, heavy footsteps.
1, 2, 3. No, there are more. Many more.
Her voice trembles.
They don't sound like soldiers. What do we do, Yakov?
Ready your weapons, everyone!
The steps draw closer. The lock strains. Passengers grip their makeshift weapons, every eye unfixed on the opening door.
Now! Attack!
The mob surges, raining down blows without mercy.
Damn it! We're here to help.
Dolly, I can't find her.
Cries, curses, and wails clash together in a storm.
Wait! I hurt a little girl. And a woman.
The little skirmish finds a belittled end. A makeshift militia appears before them, young and old, that in piecemeal gear.
Everyone, please lower your weapons. There's really no need to be at each other's throats each time we meet.
It's that investigator. She's back. And the conductress.
Corvus steps forward, adjusting a tilted hat brim.
Excellent. You're already prepared to protect yourselves. I'll make this short. The train is surrounded by vampire infected. We need your help to defeat them and get moving again. Take a weapon if you're able. We'll fight together.
The stowaways and the passengers glance at one another. Silence holds for a moment.
Why us? Look around you. We're just a bunch of regular folk. Refugees who've probably never even touched a gun. The army's here, isn't it? Shouldn't they clean up this mess?
About that.
And say we risk our lives to save other people from these infected. What would stop them from reporting us if we try to cross the border
Atrocious
after?
level preview ever. I can do worse. Then voices rise again, questions sharp and insistent.
He's right. I say we unload the carriages with the infected inside, and the rest of us keep going to Budapest.
You're quiet, Yakov. What are you thinking?
Single soft query hushes. A single soft query hushes the noise, all eyes turning to their leader.
I'd say...
The other isolation car is quiet. Only distant gunfire breaks the silence, like the front line of war.
This is all getting rather unnerving.
How was she still alive? The woman sets down her porcelain cup in a rattle, yet she maintains an utter state of composure.
Not another bleeding war. Hell, I knew I should have bought my gun.
The gentleman scans around them, his pupils twitching.
So, this is it. My career's turning point. Magazine editor turned combat correspondent.
I still don't trust her. She has something to do with this. The editor finally closes her notebook, moving to the door for a peek. A bloody hand slaps against the window. Hid your message. We're really gonna have your message hidden. Those are certainly color choices. I can do worse than that.
Oh my, what on earth is that? More of those infected. Wasn't aware you could mass produce such a thing.
Yeah, she is way too complex. The editor peers out further toward the soldiers' camp and rush back and forth, shooting, losing all sense of order. Her eyes drift past them to a gray building. Figures burst out, shrieking, trailing blood across the snow. Some wander into the forest, others charge toward the train.
That must be the station warehouse. Is that where these infected are coming from? It's only been 2 hours since the quarantine began. What's gone wrong?
The editor frowns. Another scream rings sharp in her. Just make the worst level possible by hiding several thousands invisible crash triggers everywhere. Stereo madness, but every obstacle is just a crash trigger instead.
Oh heavens! I've never seen such a thing in all my life.
Huh?
The door won't hold for long. Get something to block it.
Oh, the old lady died this time.
Get out of the way.
Hopefully. Rescue band, unfortunate. Gunfire rattles. Dark red bursts bloom across the train windows. Through the smoke, armed figures emerge, pale faces and bloodied.
Think I strained my shoulder.
I did warn you. Someone your size can't handle a shotgun.
Well, you can hardly expect me to take them down one by one with a pistol.
If this is some kind of robbery, then I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. A writer always travels light.
It isn't. We want your help. That is all we know. Most of the soldiers stationed here have been infected. Many passengers have become their captives. It's thanks to their help that we made it this far.
She nods toward the refugee beside her.
Just repaying a favor. Think nothing of it. She's helped so many people get to Budapest and asked for nothing in return. She'll have our support no matter what. An extra carriage.
They look like they just climbed straight out of the trenches or something.
They whisper uneasily. To them, these unkempt and unruly strangers with a rifle look no less monstrous than the creatures they had vanquished.
Well, in any case, we appreciate you rescuing us.
She showed gratitude for
Once
once.
we arrive, I'll be sure to arrange for gifts to be sent your way.
Character development.
That won't be necessary, ma'am. Just stay close and we'll get out of here together.
Pardon my confusion. You mean to say we're to leave this carriage?
Yes. We need to see if any of the passengers are still alive.
What? You're not seriously asking us to find those soldiers, are you? Infected soldiers, even.
Noise doesn't stop. In the chaos, a child squeezes out from the crowd.
Miss Conductress, is Robuska there too? I still haven't seen her.
Before Corvus can reply, another voice cuts in.
Buska? You mean that fake vampire? She was one of the first ones they took away.
Fake vampire? But she has red eyes and pointy teeth. Don't listen to her. Robuska is a real vampire. Are you one of her familiars too? Come on, let's rescue her together.
Give the children a gun.
Yes,
Do
let's.
it.
She protected us. I have to pay her back. We pinky promise.
Let the children kill.
Children, aren't you afraid of those monsters outside?
Never.
The bold, if childlike answer surprises everyone.
See? Even the kids have got more guts than you.
You, It ain't that we're trying to get out of helping, but we ain't got no weapons. What do you expect us to do? Fight them off with knives and forks?
No need to worry about that.
She shifts aside, opening a path for her ally. Amos steps forward, loosening a heavy sack, which pours out rifles and pistols into a motley assortment, like a fisherman's catching displaying his catch.
Take any you like. All the guns here are quite easy to handle. I picked them up myself.
FN Model 1910? And this is a Mosin Nagant. And a Mauser C96.
The gentleman lunges into the pile with boyish glee.
This one's excellent, consistent firepower. But this beauty, she's got a smoother pump cycle. Lovely for follow-up shots.
Will the fighting ever cease?
The old woman sighs, then hardens. Her gaze turns ice cold.
All right, just pick one for me. Something with some punch.
Their guns, they kind of have that. In boss stage time. Blood of my blood. Light may fade at dusk, but promises never will. Against the rattle of gunfire outside, the warehouse seems unnervingly quiet. The vampire's invitation still awaits a response. The girl bows her head, staring at her shadow.
Let me remind you that although my life may be everlasting, my patience is not. I have to say, your hesitation is disappointing.
What's this going to cost me?
She looks into his crimson eyes.
Every time I've been offered any kind of gift in my life, every time I've even come close to something, it's either been taken away from me or turned out to be a complete fraud. So, sir, which one is it?
Neither. Because I'm not offering you any gifts, only an alternative reality. All it takes is a drop of blood and little bravery. Because there's a good chance you'll end up just like them.
He lifts a lip bar, waving at her mockingly.
A small ask, I'm sure, for someone such as yourself. What's a little risk when your dreams are so very close? This is what you want, isn't it?
He stands by the window, hand reaching for her.
Yes, I crave it.
Dizziness grips her. Sudden, crushing tide of fortune crashes over Rabuska. Stone walls, cargo, everything melts away. She stands in the middle of a cemetery under a blood moon. Yes, the same damn cemetery her mother described 1,000 times. Before her looms the vampire, Pyros, cloaked in black like an ageless shadow. Moonlight spills over his face, his red eyes overflowing, blood, corpses, and the reek of death reflecting in them. She sees more than that. Their dead eyes meet hers in a reflection. Choose, they whisper. You cannot refuse us, just as you cannot refuse your past.
Well, what do you say?
Faces flicker before her. Mother, father, brother, and comrades. There's a chance to see them again. How could she refuse?
Yes.
Detention room again for like the 80th time.
She's not here.
Armed men storm in, but the familiar figure is gone. Blood stains the floor, still warm, trailing like a serpent.
There are drag marks. Seems they've transferred some of the captives.
Yellow light cuts across the room. Shadows twitch in the corners. Familiar voice whimpers faintly.
Oh, I just want to go home.
It's all right, child. I'm here with you. We'll be fine.
William! Miss Dorothy!
Annabelle rushes forward, clutching her long-lost kin.
Don't. There's...
Shadows lunge from the opposite corner.
Prepare for battle.
Murder.
Straight to the point. I like that. Wait for the thing to be
Sterile. I'll show you.
It will be over before you feel it. Addio, straniero. Non voltarti indietro. You see it coming.
Whew, that went smooth.
Exactly.
Easy video game. The soldier crumples, eyes bloodshot, veins crawling like creeping vines across his temple.
Where's Biros? Where did he take the girl?
She seizes him by his bloody collar.
Warehouse. That station. Lots of them there.
He coughs, words slurred, gurgling.
Did he do this to you?
Yes.
He gasps, then smiles strangely.
It's too late.
What? Speak up.
A cry rises in the distance. His long, ecstatic, wary, like a bird to its nest, a ship finding shore.
It's Robuska. That sound, is she?
It's too late. Soon. Your friend will be a vampire.
He laughs until bloody tears streak his face. In his throat, he releases a steam of broken whispers. Another voice takes her.
Seething at horror dread. We, the cattle, a plague we spread. We are the spawn, the empire's hate, to turn this earth a crimson shade. The storm forms as it did before. No wars, no conflict, nevermore.
A gunshot. Blood sprays. Corvus lowers her weapon, her stitched face grave.
He's even turned his own army. It's no wonder these infected are crawling all over the place.
The storm forms.
She crouches, inspecting the course with an investigator's eye.
Something's been off since the beginning. The symptoms have taken hold too rapidly. There has never been a recorded instance of the infection spreading so fast. Look here. Burst veins. Pupils so dilated they almost cover the entire iris. The infection's been accelerated. In other words, these are no regular infected. They're the failed product of a different kind of transformation.
One task at a time. Come, we need to find Robuska.
Moments earlier.
Well, what do you say?
Yes.
Very good. I knew you'd come to your senses.
Satisfied with the answer, he offers a sharp, beastly smile.
Come, child. It's time to leave the ugly trappings of mortality behind you. Once we have the same blood pulsing through our veins, we will build a new world, united in death.
This is the bloodline she has longed for.
Mama. Taco. Kolyo.
An echo of her childhood.
I'll protect you.
Tugging at the shreds of her surviving faith.
Till the end of time.
The next second, shadows surge like a black tide.
A shadow?
Why?
Murder.
I want to be a vampire more than anything I've ever wanted. To have the power to save the people I love from death. To be the one to protect and provide. But I never want to be like you. I may have red eyes and fangs. But I don't want to lie and manipulate to get what I want. Did you really think I'd just surrender? That I'd take the easy way out? My family wants me to live. So I'll live, damn it. Live until the smoke clears and the sky turns blue again. Till the rain puts out the fires and the primroses bloom in the forests of Stranja. I'll live till my friends grow old and gray and wrinkly, till my family comes back. I'll live. We'll all live. And you will rot in your grave. You wretched bastard!
The true vampire convulses on the floor, his chest heaving like old bellows.
I did it. I killed him.
Actual murder.
It's over.
Robuska settles on the floor, feeling her heart pounding louder and louder.
Have to get back to the train. Have to tell them.
She scrambles back up and staggers towards the door. She knows her friends are still waiting. Before she can cry out, her body is flung through the air and slams to the ground.
Don't tell me you believe those bedtime stories.
Pierre stands, his face twisted in grotesque, look of sinister joy.
How? You should have...
Died? Don't be absurd. Listening to that silly little speech was more painful than any stake to the chest. Let me guess. You brought holy water. And garlic too?
He looms over the girl, dismissing her attempt with a wave of his hand. An unseen shadow coils around her throat, tightening and tightening again.
Those legends were merely that. Naught but childish forgeries. Just like you, little vampire.
Everyone knows you have to cut off a vampire's head to kill them.
No.
Oh, what a waste of time you turned out to be. I truly believed you might share my vision. But alas, you're just as narrow-minded as the rest of them. I suppose it's time you found your place in the dirt. If you're lucky, someone might bring you back someday. Then you can act out your little noble-hearted vampire charade once more.
Her vision blurs. The moon, streaks of blood, the cemetery. Everything that once made up her childhood crumbles to ruin. And with it, her dreams of becoming a vampire.
Look! Her shadow! It's moving!
You're a real vampire, right, Rabuska?
It's not a lie.
She closes her eyes, arms slack at her sides, blood-like tears trailing down her face. The door bursts open with a weighty kick. Footsteps ring out, steady, strong, then faster, faster. A hail of bullets tear through the vampire's shoulder. Pierce releases her before melting into shadow. Air floods back into her lungs. A familiar tall figure comes into focus.
Robuska.
She crouches to reach the girl. A glimpse of relief and concern pass over her patchwork face.
Finally, we found you.
She'll be fine, she's playable. And final boss state. My blood flows across the city, as fresh as a battlefield. It rises as the tide seeping into the empty gaps between cobblestones, quenching the parched mouths of man and beast, and engulfing the world in its sanguine embrace. The fountain of blood.
Rabuska!
A surge of friendly faces rushes to Rabuska's side, surrounding her.
What are you doing here? I thought you'd never want to speak to me again. That's not true. We like you, even if you aren't a real vampire.
We saw it all! Whack! You put a big gold stake right through the monster's chest. So you're not a vampire. You're even stronger!
The crowd closes in on Rabuska, their warmth flushing her cheeks red.
Thank you.
Ah, the joy of reunion. How very touching. In fact, why don't we drink to it?
From the corner comes a sinister voice, drawing eyes and muzzles in his direction.
Those are...
corpses by the dozens, piled high into a nauseating pile of flesh. The surface layer rots away, exposing pale gray sinew, trails dangling in tangles, blood oozing down like a sticky mire. Farming? Pierre sits atop the mound, lounging.
The bodies of the passengers, and the soldiers too.
Is that all you see? You never did have an eye for detail, Iglika.
His sharp grin deepens.
Look closer. Your Foundation friend might find a little surprise.
The investigator spots a familiar checkered uniform and marks among the heap.
Squad 77. All of them.
Indeed. I worried they'd prove irksome if not dealt with, so I handled them before they even boarded the train.
Dark red eyes sweep past her with casual indifference.
Though it seems one managed to slip her way on board.
Why, Pyros? I need a reason.
If you must ask, Iglika, it's because I've run out of patience. People and their endless games, wars one after another, and following it, exile and despair. And do you know where it all began?
He hoists a limp arm. Blood streams down it like a river.
Blood. Too many bloodlines are bound to this land, each serving their own desires. For centuries, they have nipped and snapped at each other, unable to cooperate, unwilling to unite, never satisfied with peace. I tried to break them free from this cycle. Did everything I could, including joining the Liberation Front.
You could have told me this. We could have talked about it.
Oh, I could have, Iglika. But why use words when it is already clear to see? Don't you hear it? When you close your eyes at night, don't you feel the distant tremors of their cries? After you left the Liberation Front, after all others had forgotten how to even speak of our cause, a voice came to me. A voice from the heavens. She heard my prayers and showed me a new path.
He gestures toward the mound of bodies, eyes blazing.
A path of unity, where all would share the same blood, the same interest, the same goal.
At the crack of gunfire, Pierce vanishes, the shot clipping only a few fluttering bats. Only a heartbeat. He reappears soundlessly behind Corvus.
Another bullet. You wound me in more ways than one, Iglika.
You've lost your way, Pyros. Do you truly think blood is to blame for all of this? It's one cause of conflict, yes, but so are misunderstanding, fear, even love. To blame everything on bloodlines means choosing a simple lie over a complicated truth.
You haven't thought deeply enough then, dear Iglika. Look at these causes. Examine them at the root. And what do you find, Human nature. And our nature, old friend, is set by our blood.
The vampire spreads his arms before the hill of flesh, his maddened eyes ablaze with baleful violence.
Listen to me. Imagine a world with no bloodshed,
says in front of like the 50 people he's killed.
Where everyone is free of mortal weakness and given infinite time to enjoy the pleasures of this earth. Our shared bloodline serving as a bond, not a line of division, so that all our hearts might beat as one. Race, color, creed, all would melt away in the face of this great family we will create. Was that not your vision once, Iklika?
You want the world without bloodshed. Huh. Ironic. Your methods tell a different story.
That's what
Look
I'm
around
saying.
you, Piros. You're starting a war, not ending one. Unity, really? Things didn't go your way, so now you'll drag us all to hell along with you.
Moonlight strips away all pretense, casting a pallid veil across his face.
You always did know how to use those words like a scalpel. I was a fool to think you'd stand with me again.
He sighs, turning his eyes with a strange softness toward the stewardess.
Ima, come. This battle will be fierce, and I won't allow my blood to come to harm.
I just want to play.
His blood? She's...
Svelmis darts her eyes from face to face, loose threads knitting in her mind. Ima steps forward, every eye turns to her.
Uncle Piros.
Ima.
A voice calls out from behind, and she halts. She looks back, the woolly red scarf brushing her cheek. She grips its light, slowly and firmly locking with her uncle's eyes.
Forgive me, Uncle. I love you dearly, and I'm grateful for all you've done. But I can't. You know how much the Danube Dawn means to me. Please, stop. I don't want anyone else to get hurt.
She steps back to stand proud and defiant among her people.
Blood of my blood. Of all people, you choose to stand against me. And you...
Men, women, the old, the young, each stands ready from a measured distance, brimming with fear, disgust, and scorn. They build a silent wall, hang him off. Beneath it yawns a chasm with no words. No words could ever cross.
You look at me like I'm some kind of monster.
He laughs with a twitch, then inhales deeply and resumes his malevolent composure.
Well, I tried, but I always knew preaching would only get me so far. Violence, religion, politics, marriage. Our predecessors sought every means to unite us, but greed has always been stronger. Still, I was naive enough to hope we'd finally put aside our differences. Ruins, battlefields, countless headstones, and beneath every one, a blood debt unpaid. Perhaps, in the end, you were right, Iklika. If I can't have what I want...
He reaches to pull out the wooden stake lodged in his chest. Fleshy bat wings spout from his back, spreading wide to block out the hazy moonlight outside the window.
Then I will drag every single man, woman, and child to hell.
The monster lets out a shrill cry, eyes streaming with blood. The sound spreads to the night like a deadly signal, drawing hordes of infected in from the dark.
Gushing! Seething! Nevermore!
The infected are swarming. He must have called for them.
Incoming! Weapons ready! Pyros, I will put a bullet through your heart myself.
Man insisting he's not evil while actively threatening to kill children.
Straight to the point. I like that.
Actually, I have to play the game for once.
I know that look. Determined, resolute. Never thought it would be trained on me, along with the barrel of a gun.
And you are as reckless as ever, Pyros. The most passionate among us, yet the moment things don't go your way, the first to cry betrayal.
We're playing the game? True.
You're a vampire. You have more time than anyone to achieve your goals.
Betrayal, you say? Then tell me, what can I trust after all these failures? Blood, or your dead body?
Can't believe I actually have to play the video game.
Wear gloves. I'll show you. I found my...
Into the darkness.
Oh, hi. Right on the corner.
Liberato dal fratello.
I'm losing my patience.
Hear my whispers.
And phase 2.
Feel my pain. And we will pave the path to the future. Let our blood become one. Take my blood as my gift to you.
Be careful. Do not allow him to infect you.
I don't think I have to worry about that too much.
Wait for the right moment.
Candy, planting. Candy.
It will be over before you feel it.
Not a conventional choice.
I'm losing my patience.
Easy video game.
You see it coming. Adios, straniero. No.
That was for Squad 77.
No longer have to actually play the video game.
Pace che cercavi. Requiescat in pace.
Is the beast still breathing? Hey, you! Devil take him. He's still twitching. Even after we staked him and left him under the sun for a week. He ought to be dust by now.
Cut off his head.
The last one didn't last but 3 days. This one must be of purer blood. They say those are stronger.
Why? I never hurt any of you.
What's that? Why? 'Cause you're a vampire. A monster.
Racism.
What? So we've got to wait until you've drained someone dry before we put you down, do we?
The sunlight burns him until he can no longer raise his eyes. He shrinks his neck, attempting to turn his head in vain. The vampire's hunt is a bloody one, as always. Human, beast, vampire, blood spills in a tangled mess across the ground, merging into a stream that soaks his toes. The priest stirs, hearing a distant song. The song is ethereal and light, as if drifting from a vast, boundless space. weaving into a comfortable net that rises and falls.
Despair. The purest of emotions. It lifts the weight of fear, frees you from the constraints of mundanity, and brings you one step closer to perfection.
Who?
He smells and he hears this crisp, cool wind.
I am your wishmaker.
Wish. My wish.
You need not speak it. The wind has whispered it to me. I shall help you achieve greatness, and you will be surrounded by family and friends, never to be alone again. And all this will bring you ever closer to perfection, for you will be awoken to your emotions, to perfect passion.
Family. Yes. I want them with me evermore. Evermore.
The monster shrinks back into human form. A withered cocoon trembling in the corner, gasping for breath. His neck is torn open, dark blood flowing like a spring.
Igleka.
I'm here.
Old comrade stands before him in silence. Space between them is not far, and yet it spans. Spans a fathomless deep.
Is it over?
It is, Pyrrhus.
Do you remember our old rallying cry? In hope we stand as one. Yet, here we are. Do you still believe in it?
I've never doubted it. I still feel the power of those words. And tonight, I feel its presence stronger than ever.
On the battlefield, nor in a field of slaughter,
It lives inside each of us.
or in hollow decorations, it lives here in every moment here.
Then you found the right path. And I've strayed too far. Go on, Eglika. Do it. I hope you live to see that dream come true.
You've
Skill
had your
issued.
war, Pyrrhus, but ours goes on. Still, the end will come. In time.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day, a generation will use their guns, refuse to trade blood for fleeting victory. When that day comes, the Danube will flow in peace once more. Lilacs will bloom again over the ruins of Belgard.
When it does, we'll ring the peace bells so loud that all those who rest in the earth hear it.
She lowers her weapon, turns on her heel, and walks away.
Farewell, Pyros.
Rest. I'm just gonna end for the day. I doubt these two chapters will take like 10 minutes. I'll probably just end a little bit early. Claim things. Hopefully I'll stream the rest of this tomorrow. Actually gonna finish before the new year. Thank you all for joining. Rolling that banner for Kanye. Thank you all for joining. We are assuming.